Hello everyone and welcome back to the hashtag Scrap It Up 15-day scrap challenge, and it's called Scrap It Till We Make It, or Scrap It Till You Make It, hosted by Etta J here on YouTube. And of course, I'm going to link her down below, as well as Tammy over at Tammy Van Antwerp Art. She's been jumping on, so we've all embraced the scraps and wanted to use it. So as you can see, I've kind of been a little bit all over the place. I started decorating a little bit of my cover. These are 3D stickers that I've managed to find in my scraps, and I've had them for a long time. These are from Dollar Tree. You can actually see the old packaging from Jot. So you can see I used some of these, and I pulled these out because I do have some pinks in there. But today I wanted to share with you prompt 5, 6, 7, and 8, right? 5, 6, 7, and 8, which is scrap and lace. That's prompt 5. Prompt 6 is mini notebooks. Prompt 7 is a window wonder. And prompt 8 was collage a page. So now that I'm back from vacation, I'm catching up. And it's easier for me to do a couple of prompts and then come and show you. So scrap and lace, I actually just went in and I have a bag of just all these little odd bits. So I just grabbed them. I didn't even think about whether they flow together, but you know, I actually like it. So this is actually a doily. So is this, like a runner or a lacy mat that I cut up and then just kind of used some cutoffs. Here's some speckled mesh. This is like one of those like decorative doilies. I had a little bit here and I just added that to that flip out. Let's see. Here I had this burlap piece that's been floating around forever, and then another piece of that speckly mesh from Dollar Tree. Just added some ephemera there. So now I have a belly band that I could tuck something behind. Here's another piece of fabric that I had left. This weird thing came out of a rug. I have a video of it on my channel. I got mine from Five Below. They like those rag rugs. I forgot the official name for it, and I took it all apart, and that's what this roughly mess is. And I just took it to the sewing machine and sewed it. Let's see, I have another, oh, I don't know what that is, glue. I have another piece here again with that speckled mesh, and then back here another piece, the last piece of that fabric that I just made it into like maybe a tuck there, and then another piece of that lace placemat with another little random piece of lace, and then I just added a piece there. So that is my scrap and lace. For my mini notebooks, let's see, these are the two that I created, again using those pieces from these long pieces. I just folded it in half. Some of these are directional, some of them aren't. So whatever size it was, that's what it was. Not trying to create more scraps from the scraps. And I just stapled them. And I think we needed to use at least 3 pieces of paper on the inside. So since I had my scrap and lace out, I had these little pieces that I stuck there. This is a piece of fabric that I had stamped on, some ephemera. And then I had this old book that I took out the pages that were really white on the back. And that's why some you'll see like images. But I think this one, you see the text. And then this is all stuff, places that I can write. And I just pulled them out and used them. My intentions were to put them behind a tag. So here I had some ephemera that I had pre-made. I have a drawer here with some random stuff. Actually 2 drawers with some random stuff, bits and bobs that I want to hang on to. And I kind of, actually there's 6 of them, but half of them have a purpose. And you can see I have some mixed stuff in there. So I found these 2 ephemera pieces in there, and I just decided to glue it down. Again, another one of those long strips. And then here are some more of those pages from that book. I thought that was really pretty, that Oriental lady there. Here's another one. So I can write on the backs, on the clear sides. So that is prompt number 6, mini notebooks. And then we had to do a window wonder. I had so much fun doing those. So my window wonders are these. So I took an envelope and I opened it apart. I took it apart just so I can die cut this window. And then what I used inside was the plastic from, if I can find it, I saved it just to show it to you guys. It was the plastic of one of the sticker sheets. Oh my goodness, I don't know where it went. Oh, it's not in here. I saved it to lose it. Oh, Dahlia. Anywho, it was I can't believe I lost it that fast. Anywho, it was the packaging from Crafter Square for the cards, card bases and envelopes. And that's all this is the film, the actual package. You can take any kind of sticker package. You can take this one. Once it's finished, I just cut it in half, you know, cut out the piece that I needed. And that's all I used to make my window. I didn't use any kind of acetate. It was here. It was going to be a scrap something or trash. So I upcycled it, gave it new life. And then used more of those, that paper pack scraps and created a background for my window. Now this piece was too short. Now this is me stretching scraps to the max, right? So I put another one, so whatever I put in there won't catch. And then to cover the back, the part that you see, I just, again, use more scraps to just cover the parts that you would see. And I think I will probably just tack it down here and here. So I have a pocket here, and I'm gonna have a pocket here in the window. And then using more scraps to decorate the flap, because I'm gonna want this as a side tuck. I use some more of that sticker sheet and put those birds there. So I don't know what I'm gonna put on the inside yet, and I don't know what I'm gonna do here. You can actually see the imprint of when I closed the flaps and ran it through the machine, but I'll decorate this as I continue to dig through my scraps. So this is my first window wonder. And then my second window wonder, I took another scrap, folded it in half, die cut the window out, and use a smaller, this is like a nesting die. It's this one right here. Oh, there it goes. That's what I use for my acetate. And here's the other piece that's left. I used this one. So I used, I believe it was this one, and then I went 2 sizes down to cut out a tag. Now this also, in my scraps, has these tags. So all I did was just frame the die there and then use that. So now I have a little window there and then more scrappy pieces of paper that I can use. So that is that for the window wonder. And then it's a collage, a page for prompt number 8. So what I did was I took that same book that I've been chipping away at, and I took some more scraps and I collaged a page. And I used some stickers. I used some of these Temu papers to just give me some different backgrounds. And then, of course, some more stickers. And then I did one with the other pink papers. So I have these that I can cut up and use. And I hung on to these little pieces because you just never know. And that's what I made my inside pockets. So I have one here that I turned it into, that collage page. And I have one back here that I can stick something in. So there are my prompts 5, 6, 7, and 8 for the Scrap It Up challenge hosted by Etta. This is an open collaboration. I'm slowly catching up on all my videos. So the scrap and lace, which was prompt number 5. Prompt number 6 was the mini notebooks. So I can slide these in here for now because I don't want to lose them. This is slowly filling up. So I have those two there. My window wonders. So I have this one and this one, and I think this one I was planning on putting it here. So that coordinates there, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do there, and that will be my side tuck. And then my other window wonder, which I'm just gonna leave right there, and then the collage page, which I turned into pockets. So I have my front and my back pockets. All right, everyone, I hope you guys are playing along. This is absolutely fun. I have to hit the hashtag and see what else everyone else is making and who else jumped on. Etta also has a Facebook group, which I'll link down below. I believe it's called Stay Creative Crafting Circle. I'll have it right in my description box. If you don't do videos or you are playing along, you can always post your videos in the Facebook group. She would love to see them. I would love to see them. So there you have it. My makes for prompts 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then I'm going to start to work on, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Lots of fun. Oh my gosh. All right, everyone. Stay blessed, stay healthy. Have an amazing day. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.